subscribers within the next 2 months. And after we hit 10,000, there will be a special gift for you guys. So, just wanted to share that. But let's now get into it. I know I'm talking a bit faster than normal, but there is a December. Nothing major going on over here. So, I wanted to share with you guys my analytics page here. And you guys can see from this page that there is a crap ton of information. I am definitely a data geek. I love the data. I love it all. So seeing this page and how it's laid out truly makes me happy. I'm weird. I get really excited by Excel spreadsheets and having everything laid out and organized. So keep that in mind. But I'll explain a little bit about this page and we'll eventually get to how much I make on a monthly basis and how it varies from month to month. It's all over the place. So, on this first page here, we can see off to the right hand side that I currently have 9,004 subscribers. When I first sat down, I had 9,003, so thank you, whoever you are, to that one person. And in the last 48 hours, I got about 4,951 views on my videos. We can see here which videos are doing the best, and of course, it is my most recent released true crime video that has the most views. So there's that. You can always click see more and see a lot more info. But let's talk a little bit about this page here. This is showing us just data from the last 28 days here. As you guys can see, over the last month or so, I got about 41,000 views. I had 10,000 watch hours. I gained 676 subscribers, and I made about $167. So I'm very thankful for all of these views and for this revenue. I don't want you guys to ever think that I am unthankful for this or just not grateful. I truly am thankful for each and every one of you. I do have plans to help make this channel grow, just so it can help me and my family out here. But let's get into more of the data. YouTube is really great, and it shows us here that our views are about the same as last month's. So it compares to kind of a rolling average and the previous month's data. Our watch hours, we have about 1,000 more than usual, and we have about 216 more subscribers than I typically get during a month's time frame. Down here we have a graph which shows our views, and I love graphs, just so great. YouTube's doing a great job on their analytics page here. But this is awesome because you can see when you've released a video last. So I released one on December the 12th. Had a big break. Released one, I think it was like the 2nd of January, maybe the 3rd. I can't remember. It tells me later on though. That was supposed to kind of come out on Christmas Day, but didn't have internet on Christmas Day thanks to some crazy stuff so you can see the day I release a video on. Usually it happens in the afternoon or evening, but there is a spike in views, so that's typical for any channel. There's a spike in views on those days, and then it kind of goes downhill until you post another video. So this is just that overview. Like I said, it also, if you scroll down here, you can see what my top videos are for that date range up there. So of course, the three videos that I did release during these actual dates are by far doing the best. It counts our views over here, and then our view duration. Down here, these are some older videos. The ones that are in the 1000 range are still doing fairly well, but they were also released more recently, back in November or October. As you can see, there's still one video doing pretty good for a year later, but that is the Jennifer Kessie True Crime video. So you can view all that data there, but that's really helpful for me. I'm gonna kind of speed through some of this next information because I know we're all here basically to learn about the revenue most of all. But under this tab called Reach, it just kind of shows you how many unique viewers you have and various impressions you have. All great data. I can film another video on that later on if you guys really want to know. We also have an engagement tab, which helps me know how much time people are actually watching the videos for. So my average view duration is only 14 minutes and 49 seconds, which, as most of you know if you watch the channel, I try to keep my videos around 30 minutes in length. So I can see that most people are not watching my videos all the way through. I understand ASMR is quite a bit different, and usually within the first 1 minute to 2 minutes, you know if you want to continue watching the video or not. So I don't expect a high view duration. I do expect guys just don't end up seeing. So yeah, I did want to make anyone aware of that. Now, I do kind of want to dive into why I made so much more in September, and then if you're interested in filming videos, kind of give you some tips and tricks on how to get here. So I'm gonna go up here and change this date range to September of this year. And we'll click apply. And here we go. September by far has been my absolute best month with revenue. And I know the reason why. The biggest reason why was I released, as you can see, 5 videos in the month of September, and I was fairly consistent with them, releasing one every week. Once again, you guys can see kind of a spike that hits right after a video is released. So here is that spike. I released a video, another spike in revenue. That is to be expected. So this is why I made so much more in the month of September. Consistency is the absolute biggest key when you are filming YouTube videos. Any type of content, I found if you are consistent, that helps beat that algorithm. If I'm consistent, more people see my videos, which in turn means I end up getting more views and make more revenue. Now, I am going to show you guys, we're just gonna do December, because that's the most recent full month's worth of data. But I made $160 in the month of December, and I'm gonna explain what your RPM is and your CPM, because that can get a little confusing. So your RPM, that's what we're going to talk about, is your revenue per 1,000 views. So to calculate this number, your estimated revenue is divided by your your CPM is based on so many different factors. A couple of those being where your viewers are actually viewing your videos from, like what country, their age, and even the content that you are producing. If you are producing content that is kid friendly or all appropriate for all ages, you're most likely going to have a higher CPM. So in my case, my CPM is usually in that average range of $6 to $8, which I'm perfectly fine with. So you can kind of see that information here when you hover over it. But for the month of December, it was $8.30. subscribers for this month. Sorry, we're 36,000. But they'll most likely be making more each month simply because they can place ads in the middle of their video. Now, another question I've seen people ask before is, if I skip the video, like, you won't make any money or something like that? The answer to that question is, you still make money even if someone does skip an ad at the beginning of your video. However, you do not make quite as much as if they had watched the ad all of the way through. But it's not like a massive, huge difference or anything crazy like that. But yeah, you still get money for that. YouTube does take a cut of your money, obviously, but it's all done behind the scenes, and so I'm not even sure how much they're getting. Like, I can't see it. It's fine with me. Something else to keep in mind: when you do make a YouTube channel, you do have to pay taxes on your channel. So this estimated revenue is not always accurate, as I will have to pay taxes on that. So yeah, that is basically me just being transparent. Hopefully I can help anyone out there who is interested in making some extra cash off of their YouTube channel, or someone who is looking to start an ASMR channel. It is not easy. It is a lot of work, but my goal is to let this channel continue to grow, and eventually it won't be quite so much work up front for everything. It will be more behind the scenes stuff. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I plan on filming a video for you all about the gear that I use, and just some more tips and tricks on how to get started with a YouTube channel of your own, if that is something that you are interested